Sometimes, things go down that are so insane, even the most skeptical dude would be like, nah, that didn't happen. But lucky for us, we live in the golden era of smartphones, so every wild moment gets caught in 4K. Whether it's weird, hilarious, or downright unbelievable, there's no shortage of footage proving that reality is way stranger than fiction. Today, we're diving into some of the craziest clips out there, the kind you'd never believe unless someone hit record. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, grab your popcorn, and let's jump into the madness. Picture this, a teen girl's just strolling down the street when a super shady car pulls up. The window rolls down and boom, a guy with bad intentions opens the door. Not good. The dude's clearly trying to lure her in, and she freezes like a deer in headlights. But just as things are about to go south, a scrappy little street dog shows up out of nowhere like, not today, buddy. No hesitation, no fear. This furry legend just charges at the guy. Despite being small, this dog had the heart of a lion. He starts barking like crazy and even chases the car down the street until the creeps back off and peel out. It's like he knew something was up, like a real-life Lassie moment. We'll never know how he figured it out, but one thing's for sure, dogs just get it. They're out here saving lives while we're still trying to remember where we put our keys. So this kid was absolutely convinced he found a rare Pokemon pack. He's hyped, holding up the shiny golden wrapper like it's treasure. Only problem? It wasn't cards. Not even close. Yeah, it was a condom. The mom's trying to hold it together, all like, sweetie, while looking like she wants to disappear. The kid's still going off, talking about how this pack must have a Charizard inside. She's dodging questions left and right, probably praying he doesn't try to open it in public. It's pure innocence meets ultimate awkwardness, and it's hilarious. Parents, be warned, kids will say anything, anywhere, and if it looks shiny, it's gonna be a Pokemon until proven otherwise. Healthcare horror stories. We've heard a few, but this one comes with a side of public embarrassment. There's this poor baker. Dude wakes up at 4 a.m. every day to make bread and mind his business. Then one day he's at the hospital trying to get help and boom, his whole medical drama gets aired on live TV. A woman starts venting about the lack of care and casually drops a bomb about the guy's condition in front of a camera crew.
Numa padaria com padeiro, né? E desrespeitou o rapaz, entendeu? Dizendo lá que ele queimava a rosca porque ele tava com dor na coluna, entendeu? Isso é um descaso, um desrespeito à saúde pública. Eu tô indignada.
To make matters worse, the cameraman zooms in right on him when the awkward part hits. The guy's just standing there like, bro, why me? Word on the street is he got roasted so hard by his friends, he considered changing jobs. From baker to butcher might be more peaceful at this point. We all know some folks can draw, but then there are artists who make you question reality. I'm talking drawings that look so real, you're double checking if it's a photo or a sketch. One dude drew a snake so realistic, someone legit screamed and ran out of the room. These 3D hyper-realistic art pieces have shadows, texture, and even depth. They straight up pop off the paper. Meanwhile, the rest of us are out here struggling to make a stick figure not look like it's melting. The talent level is unreal. Makes you wonder, what's in their water? So this happened in a small town in Brazil. Two wannabe criminals burst into a phone shop, snatch a phone, and take off running like it's GTA. But guess what? They didn't count on the shop owner being a total badass. One dude tries to run past her, thinking she'll freeze up, but no, she drops a sweep kick straight out of Mortal Kombat. Boom, dude hits the pavement so hard the ground probably suited him. He tries to get up, but by that point, the crowd had caught up and took him down for good. Turns out the woman wasn't just some random bystander. She owned the store, and she wasn't about to let her phone go without a fight. Moral of the story, don't mess with Brazilian businesswomen. They don't play. Cracking an egg on your buddy's head for their birthday? Classic prank. But this time, it went sideways fast. This girl tries to surprise her friend with the old egg smash move, but she didn't factor in his shampoo game. She swings, the egg bounces off his head, and explodes right back into her face. Talk about instant karma. Dude walks away spotless, while she's dripping yolk and regretting all her life choices. Next time I see a shampoo ad that says total protection, I'm buying 3 bottles. So there's this guy who spots a group of women and immediately goes into full alpha male mode. He drops to the sidewalk and starts doing push-ups out of nowhere. Not good ones either, like the kind that make your arms shake and your pride disappear. The girls are watching, but not like, wow, he's strong. More like, is he okay? He definitely got their attention, but for all the wrong reasons. No phone numbers were exchanged, just dirt-covered hands and secondhand embarrassment for everyone involved. Sometimes trying to impress people just ends up impressing no one. This woman forgot her keys and thought she was locked out for the night, but guess who came to the rescue? Her cat. Yup. Her actual feline roommate walked up, reached for the latch, and opened the gate like he's been doing this for years. The internet went nuts, calling the cat a genius. Was it luck? A learned trick? Was she holding a bag of treats just off camera? We may never know, but if cats start figuring out door handles, we might be in trouble. Honestly, I lose my keys like every week. I need a cat like that. You ever catch someone doing something bad and they immediately try to pin it on someone else? Yeah, turns out that dogs do that too. This sneaky little pup knocked over a dish, realized he messed up real quick, and immediately tried to shift the blame on his furry housemate. Not only did he lure the other dog right into the crime scene, but he also went full Oscar-worthy mode, limping into his little doghouse like, it wasn't me, I've been injured this whole time. He literally faked a broken paw. I'm not kidding, and if there hadn't been a camera watching the whole thing, no one would have ever suspected this fuzzy little con artist. I swear, pets pretend not to understand us just so they don't have to pay taxes. They know exactly what they're doing. Dogs are known as man's best friend, but sometimes they're also your personal security detail. In Santo Andre, Brazil, a guy was just walking his dog when 2 dudes on a motorbike tried to rob him. Bad move. The moment one of them made a move, the dog went into beast mode and lunged at the guy like a furry missile. The robber freaked out and ran back to the bike, probably rethinking every life choice he's ever made. And the only reason the dog didn't go full revenge mode is because the owner was holding him back. Now every guy on a motorcycle is gonna get side-eyed by this dog forever. Bet they won't try that again. You know the church welcomes everyone, but turns out even dogs can become part of the congregation. At this one church, a stray dog started showing up every day during services, just vibing at the front door. Eventually, they made him the official greeter, and not just that, they gave him a tie. Yup, this dog got dressed for church. He's out here looking like the assistant pastor, giving holy head pats and judging your attendance. I've seen German shepherds before, but this right here, this is a Brazilian shepherd, first of his kind. This woman was just trying to get in shape for carnival season. Nothing too wild, until the gym owner's dog decided her face looked like a perfect pillow. Mid-workout, she lays down for a crunch and bam! The dog plops its whole head right on her mouth like it's nap time. She thought the dog had walked away. Nope, just waited for the perfect moment to ruin her set and her dignity. Moral of the story? Always check your surroundings, or you might end up mouth to snout with someone's overly chill golden retriever. So, quick question. Did you take your birth control today? Because this kid just gave everyone watching a reality check. He's on the back of a motorcycle with his mom, clearly bored out of his mind, and decides to cut a hole in her jacket, right in the middle of traffic. Bro had a box cutter in his hand on a moving motorcycle. Why? Who knows? But his mom definitely got an unexpected breeze through her spine in the middle of winter. No helmet, big coat, tiny gremlin child with a blade. This is the kind of thing you see and just go, nope, not my problem. VR headsets are expensive, but some folks, they don't let that stop the dream. At this spot, a kid's wearing a basic VR headset, fully immersed in the game, but behind the scenes, there's a grown man physically spinning the kid on a wooden platform, syncing every move to match the game. He's not even watching the screen, just winging it, and somehow it works? The real mystery here is, how does he know when to turn left or right? Is the kid yelling commands like, bro, turn left or I'm gonna die? This isn't tech. This is instinct-based gaming. I respect the hustle. You remember that little hopping lamp from Pixar intros? Well, imagine if Apple took that idea and gave it way too much power. Meet Elegant, a smart lamp that doesn't just light up your room, but basically becomes part of the family. It adjusts to your needs, improves lighting for your photos, reminds you to stay hydrated, and even helps kids with homework using a built-in projector. Oh, and it dances. Yeah, it grooves when the music starts and gets visibly frustrated when it fails to complete a task. This thing has more personality than most people I know. You didn't know you needed a sassy robot lamp until now, but trust me, you do. Alright, that's it for today. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one with more stuff you wouldn't believe unless you saw it.